Hey, what about this one? Can you help teach us here too?
Yeah, this one. Huh?
Why are you acting so nervous? Gross.
I'm not acting nervous at all.
You totally are. Being sandwiched in between two girls, it's obvious you're not used to it. What? He's getting all tense being in between us. It's hilarious.
I'm not! My name is Yotaro Chioda, a second-year high school student. I'm tutoring some girls. The one who's all worked up is Mitsuki Shinagawa, the owner of the room. She's my childhood friend, the same age as me. We've known each other since kindergarten. And the ones flanking my left and right are Musuki's friends. With tests coming up, they apparently decided to study at Mizuki's house.
I got a failing grade on the last test. Same here.
That was the situation. They say 3 heads are better than 1, but when 3 people with failing grades get together, it's just 3 people with failing grades gathering.
So, teach us how to study. Teach us.
What? That's why I, ranked 3rd in our grade, and Mizuki's childhood friend, was suddenly called to help these 3 girls study.
This is why you can't get a girlfriend. Really? Yeah, right? He seems like he could, being smart and all. No. This guy definitely isn't popular. He'll probably be single forever. Huh? I see. Who would ever want to marry someone like you?
The truth is, Masuki likes me. A long time ago, we made a promise to marry each other.
When we grow up, I want to marry you. Then it's a promise. When we grow up, I'll propose to you, Mitsu-chan. Really? Yeah, then let's get married. Yeah, it's a promise!
And so, like children imitating adults, we wrote a marriage registration form as proof of our promise. It still has both our names and the small handprints we left on it. That was the past. Normally, you forget such childhood promises when you grow up. But I remember it.
Huh?
Of course, Mitsuki remembers too.
It's just that it happened to be in my bag at the time, okay? It's not like I carry it around all the time or anything. Right. Thanks for that.
Why am I being glared at? Well, I understand. But the reason Mitsuki is being so harsh with me is that she's basically saying, hurry up and propose already. In other words, she's waiting. She carries around our promise as proof. I'm not dense enough not to understand her feelings. And I also like Masuki. In other words, if I were to propose right now, there's a 99% chance of success. And 99% of success means it's 99% safe. I want to convey my feelings and date her. That's what I think. So, why don't I? It's not because I'm afraid of the remaining 1% uncertainty. I don't think I'm that cowardly. The answer is... Hello?
Yotaro, sorry, but I just got a call from the school. They said Kaya-chan has a fever.
Okay, I'll be there.
What happened?
Sorry, my sister apparently has a fever, so I need to go pick her up.
Really? Is she okay? Me too.
It's fine. It's fine. You guys focus on studying for the test.
Okay. Say hi to Kaya-chan for me.
Will do. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I think I feel better while I was sleeping.
I see. Kaya Chioda is my younger sister with quite an age gap, currently in elementary school. She's been weak since birth and often falls ill. At one point, her life was even in danger, but she's stable now. Still, she remains prone to getting sick.
Sorry, big brother. You had plans, didn't you?
What are you talking about? Your brother is free all the time.
That worries me too, big brother.
I got worried about my little sister. Let's take your temperature first.
Okay.
Our father had an affair. Our mother, furious about this, divorced him and raised us siblings alone. That's why I try to reduce her burden as much as possible by taking care of Kaya. So that I can rush to Kaya's side whenever she falls ill, I didn't join any clubs. Though mother and sister seem concerned about this, there's no need to worry about something I choose to do myself. Huh? This sound. Mom's home.
Kaya-chan, are you okay? Welcome home, Mom. I'm home.
Mom? What happened at work?
I finished early.
You could have left Kaya to me.
You have various things going on too, right? It's okay to prioritize yourself. That's right, big brother. Don't you have plans with your girlfriend or something?
Ouch. My sister's innocent words hurt me. Oh my.
Kaya-chan! Mom, it's hot.
I can't just do what I want. With a sticky sister and a mother working hard for the family. If I were to become Masu's boyfriend, we'd surely go on dates. But there'd be times when I'd have to cancel them. I can't help but think about such things. The image of Masuki, all dressed up, waiting alone at our meeting spot. I don't want to make her experience that. That's why I can't confess my feelings to Masuki right now. Several days later. Today, I have plans to see a movie with Masuki. I had to cancel.
Don't worry about me, big brother. Go watch the movie, brother.
I couldn't possibly leave my sister in this state. So, I apologized to Masuki over the phone, practically bowing down on my knees. I'm really, really sorry. That's a heavy sigh. She's angry. Sorry, really. I'll make it up to you.
It's fine.
I really made Masuki angry. Of course. That's why it's better not to date. Sometime later. Pika. Boo!
Big brother, I'm not that much of a child anymore.
Sorry. I made my sister angry too. I'm a genius at making people angry. Then, a visitor. Who could it be? Yes?
Why did you close the door, you idiot?
Sorry. You seemed really angry earlier, so it was awkward to face you.
You're being pathetic. Hurry up and let me in.
Yes.
Excuse me.
Wait, why are you here?
To visit Kaya-chan.
Ah, right. Thanks. I thought you were angry about the canceled date.
I am angry.
Right.
But I'm not angry about the canceled date.
What?
I'm angry at the fact that you'd think I'd get angry over something like that!
Oh, sorry.
What are you apologizing for now?
For making you uncomfortable.
Then, do you understand why I'm angry?
No.
Think about it.
Back to the main story.
You really are an idiot. Don't apologize when you haven't done anything wrong.
But I canceled.
It's for Kaya-chan. Do you think it's wrong that you couldn't see the movie because of Kaya-chan?
Of course not.
Then you don't need to apologize, get it?
But still, canceling itself should be apologized for.
I said it's already fine!
I'm sorry. My childhood friend is difficult.
Kaya-chan, long time no see. This is a get-well gift. Mitsu-ne-chan! Kaya-chan, peekaboo!
Hey, isn't her reaction different from when I did it? Maybe Mitsuki would accept everything about me, including my sister. That's what I thought. That's right! It's time to fulfill the promise! I should confess. Mitsuki said she wouldn't mind if I canceled. I don't plan to always rely on that kindness. But Mitsuki told me herself. I think I need to meet her halfway too. But the question is, how to convey my feelings. After making her wait this long, a normal confession is out of the question. I want to make a romantic love confession that will make up for all the times I made her wait. Well, I can't think of anything though.
Mitsu-chan, let's walk home together. Let's go. What's wrong, Mitsu-chan? It's gone. What is? Did you lose your wallet? Something more important. The marriage registration form!
I heard voices. It seems Mitsuki lost that thing again. What? Then, how about I write a new registration form that might convey my determination too? Alright, let's fill it in right away.
What? A precious promise memory! Mitsu-chan? Don't cry, Mitsu-chan.
Hey, why is it raining so hard? Even if I find it now, it'll be soaked. No, it should be fine if I dry it. Alright! I came out on an impulse, but I should have brought an umbrella! Darn! Where would she likely go? After searching for a while without finding anything, I finally came near her house. Where could it be? Oh, Kaya?
What are you doing without an umbrella?
Just looking for something. Mitsuki seems to have lost something important.
Something important? Could it be the marriage registration form?
You know about it?
Yeah, it's at our house.
What? What?
Mitsu dropped it when she came to visit. I should have told you sooner. Sorry.
So the marriage registration form was at Kaya-chan's place? I quickly returned to school to give it to Mitsuki, who was looking for it.
Are you stupid?
I was met with harsh words. That's mean. What? That's... I thought you threw it away.
My friend saw you throw something away and picked it up just in case.
Sharp eyes.
If you had given this to me, I might have been moved to tears. Why did you go through all that trouble to look for it? Really, you're such an idiot.
Well, seeing Mitsuki cry, giving you a new one and telling you to forget about something you treasured so much would just be self-satisfaction. It would only be satisfying my own feelings without considering Mitsuki's feelings at all.
You really are an idiot. Both you and me.
Well, since I have this one too, you don't need the half-written marriage registration form, right?
No.
Why?
The new one and the old one. I want to treasure both. Yeah.
Huh? I caught a cold.
It's the opposite of usual, isn't it, big brother?
Yeah. Ugh, I'm so pathetic. Huh? This sound.
Are you okay, Yotaro? Welcome home, Mom. I'm home.
What about work?
I finished work in a flash because I was worried about my son!
Ugh, you didn't have to.
Idiot! You're my precious son too! Whether you or Kaya get sick, Mom will come running!
I want to treasure my family too. That's what I thought. Extra!
Mitsune-chan, what do you like about Big Brother? Why all of a sudden, Kaya-chan? I just wanted to ask about love. Then, Kaya-chan, is there someone you like? No, not really. Then we can't talk about love. Because there's no one as wonderful as Big Brother.
My name is Naoya Tokiwa. I'm in the 2nd grade of college.
Hey, Naoya! Let me copy your notes for this class.
No.
Why?
It'd make me feel like the hard work I did by taking notes properly was a waste.
You're such a cheapskate.
The person who's trying to copy my notes after sleeping through the whole lecture is Miharu Minase. We've known each other since middle school.
I can help you prepare for the test if you want. Thanks, Erica.
Don't spoil her. She's not going to become a proper adult if you do.
It's fine. That'd be amusing, don't you think?
What you said just now is kind of scary. The person who just took the lecture with us, even though she isn't taking this class, is Erika Sakuma. She's 2 years older than me, and used to be my tutor while I was preparing for the college entrance exams. She already passed all the classes she needs to graduate and even already got a job offer for after she graduates. But still comes to school like this because she has nothing else to do apparently. So this is what being a winner is like.
Don't worry. You don't need to take notes either, Naoya, since I'll show you mine.
Are you trying to create one more helpless human being?
That'd be amusing too, don't you think?
Stop saying that.
Even if you become a helpless human being, I'm here to take care of you, so don't worry.
Now I'm really scared. This other person with the expressionless face and dead eyes is Yuzu Onodera. Like Miharu, we've known each other since middle school. We weren't really close at the start, but we started getting along ever since I approached her while she was sitting in the corner on her own while we were making groups for the school trip.
Anyways, why don't we go to karaoke today? My class isn't at 2nd period. Okay. I'm not going to sing, though. You always just eat while we sing after all, Yuzu. Yeah. I'm only interested in listening to songs. That's amusing as well.
Why do you keep saying that?
You have class until 4th period, right, Naoya?
Yeah, you three go without me.
Call me if you get sleepy during class. I'll listen to the teacher for you.
Do you really want me to become a helpless human being?
Bye then, Naoya. See you tomorrow.
You going to come again tomorrow, Erika?
I have nothing better to do after all.
I'm pretty sure you have plenty of other better things to do, though. I'm so jealous. Those three get along so well. Haruhi and Yuzu knew each other since middle school, but Erika was only acquaintances with me at the start. But before I knew it, she's spending time with those two more than me. I wonder if they have a common interest or something.
La 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 la. You're so loud, Miharu. She's entered her own world. She's not that good, though. Shut up! What's your problem? Stop shouting into the mic. You're making my head hurt. I'm the only one singing. Yuzu is always like this, but you need to sing as well, Erika. No thanks. Why? To tell you the truth, I don't like karaoke. Why did you come then? It's because I like being with you two. I don't have any other acquaintances after all. Yep. This is an alliance of loners. I don't have a boyfriend either. I thought that we were a happy group of friends, but now I realize just how sad we are. It's the same with you, right? You don't have a boyfriend, and you don't have any other friends other than us. It's strange because I'm so pretty. That's the reason. Yep. Hey! Don't make fun of me when we're on the same level. We're college students, so why don't we have a singles party? A lot of people I know have been having them. No thanks. I don't want to be surrounded by men I don't know. There's going to be the same number of women, so it's not going to be that scary. You've been to a singles party before, Erika-san? No. Why? Then why are you just talking like someone with experience? There isn't any merit in going to a singles party when you aren't interested in any of the guys. Is there someone you're interested in then? I've never heard you talk about anything like that. Oh, of course. I'm interested in him, but I guess I'm currently just observing and waiting for my chance for now. I see. I have a guy I'm interested in as well. Wow. So I guess it's normal to have a guy you're interested in. What about you, Miharu? Well, I guess I do as well. I wonder why she's squirming. I don't get why you're getting embarrassed in front of us out of all people. Why are you two being so mean to me today? This is good news, though. If that's the case, then why don't the three of us throw a singles party? What? We all have a guy we're interested in, right? If we all invite that guy, it'll be 3-on-3. You're right. Even if you don't have the courage to ask them out directly, a singles party is a good chance to naturally get into a good relationship with them. Don't you think it'd be perfect if the three of us support each other? But if I ask him out to a singles party, he might think that means that I'm not interested in him. Just ask him if he wants to go drinking someday without saying that it's a singles party. Yeah, use your brain. You're being so mean today, Yuzu. But I see. I might be interested in something like that. It's settled then. Let's all invite this guy we're interested in. Got it. Let's keep it a secret who we're asking out until the day of the party. It's more interesting that way.
Alright, class is over for today, so I guess I'll go home. A phone call by Miharu. Did they already finish with karaoke? Hello?
Oh, Naoya? Do you have time right now?
Yeah? Why?
I'm thinking of having a drinking party this Saturday. Are you free then, Naoya?
Yeah, but who's coming though?
Yuzu and Erika are coming for sure. And maybe some other people as well.
So the usual people, huh? Alright, I'll come.
Yep, thanks.
Alright, bye. Alright then. Huh? Another call? This time it's from Erika. Hello?
Hi, Naoya. Are you free this Saturday?
A drinking party?
Oh, that was unusually sharp of you. You're usually so dull.
Yeah. I was just asked to come by Miharu a minute ago, so of course I knew what it was going to be. I'm free that day, so I'll come.
I'm glad. That's it then. Bye.
Yeah, bye. I wish that they had decided beforehand who would tell me about the party. Huh? I knew it. Hello?
Hello. Are you free this Saturday, Naoya?
Yeah, why?
We're having a drinking party.
I knew it. Are these three idiots? Yeah, I'll come, so stop calling me.
What? Why?
Put your hand on your chest and ask yourself why.
My chest? They aren't very big.
No. That's not what I meant. Yeah, got it. Saturday then.
Yep. Bye.
I guess I'm glad I have something to do for the weekend now. I'm looking forward to the drinking party on Saturday. And then, on the day of the party... let's say cheers first, I guess?
Yeah. All right. Okay.
Cheers!
Cheers. Cheers. Cheers.
What's with this heavy atmosphere? Huh? You're the ones who asked me to come, right? You three are the ones who decided to throw a drinking party, right? Why does everyone look so bored? I heard that some other people might come.
Yeah, that was the plan, but... Yeah, it looks like the three of us weren't on the same page, right? Yeah, it's just the four of us now.
I see. God, I was hoping that someone would appear and fix this terrible atmosphere, but I guess no one's coming.
I have a question.
Yes?
Erika and Yuzu asked you to come as well, right?
Yeah. You guys really should have agreed on who was going to call me. I got 3 phone calls in a row by you guys.
Why didn't you say that you had already been asked to come? Yeah, tell us. This is your fault, Naoya.
What? Why are these 3 suddenly blaming me for the same little mistake?
I wonder why we didn't suspect this would happen at all, though. Yeah. Who's the person who said to keep the person we were inviting a surprise? It was you! Yeah, this is your fault. You don't have to be so mean.
I don't get what you guys are talking about, but if no one else is going to come, can we order food already?
He's so carefree. Yep. Exactly one person has no idea what's going on.
The party continued in this strange atmosphere. Yeah?
You don't have a girlfriend, right, Naoya?
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Huh? You don't want to get one? She went for it. I thought there was going to be no progress, but it looks like I was wrong. Alcohol is amazing. Yep. You two be quiet.
A girlfriend, huh? To be honest, I don't really mind not having one right now.
Really? Why?
The fact that there isn't any opportunity is part of it, but...
What kind of girl is your type then?
Type.
Yeah, like someone who's cheerful or someone who's smart. She isn't stopping the attack. Neither is she stopping drinking. She usually can't read the room, but that part about her is coming in handy now. You're right. I'm going to need to scold you guys later.
My type, huh? I guess someone who's fun to spend time with?
That's me! What are you saying? It could be me as well.
I wasn't talking about you guys.
And isn't there anything else?
Someone that I could just relax with.
It has to be me! No, it's me, no matter how you look at it. People say I'm a very calm person.
What are you guys competing about? We're talking about my type, right? What about you guys? I don't want to keep answering questions.
Huh? My type?
Yeah.
It was obvious she was going to be asked the same question. Why is she squirming? She has high attacking power but low defense power. These are the traits of a typical low-cost monster. What's with that accurate but really weird insult?
So, what kind of guy is your type?
My type is... someone who'll always be there for me, and someone who'll understand me really well? So passive. Too passive. Listen now, yeah, don't be fooled by girls like this who put themselves in the center of everything. Yep, definitely avoid people like that. It looks like the friendship between us three, which lasted until now, ends today.
Why is she getting bashed for just saying her type?
Next is me.
Yeah. I'm interested in what kind of guys you like, Yuzu, since I didn't even think that you were interested in guys.
I am. I just have a narrow taste.
Oh?
I like guys who are nice. To be specific, I like guys who talk to me even though I talk so little. So passive. She chose to be passive as well. Listen now, yeah. Don't be fooled by girls like this who only wait for the other person to make the first move. You have to take action if you want to win in love. Someone who only waits to be approached is never going to win.
What's with you guys so suddenly? You're scaring me.
Alright, it's my turn next.
Are you sure? Didn't you just see what happened to the other two?
I like younger guys that make me want to protect them.
How shallow.
You decide based on age? I'm impressed at how you could say this in this atmosphere.
They're so strict. Isn't it common to have a type based on age? It'd be great if you guys meet someone like that, though, I guess. Huh? Why are they staring at me with looks of contempt?
Fine. If that's the case, I guess I'm not holding back anymore. Yep. This friendship of ours ends today anyways. The ceasefire ends now. So, out of us three, who is closest to your type now, yeah?
Huh?
No, just tell us who you'd go out with. Choose now.
What's your guys' deal? You keep talking about stuff like my type and who I'd go out with. It's almost like this is a singles party.
It is. We called you today with the intention of inviting you to a singles party.
Huh? But then why am I the only guy here?
That's because we were planning on each inviting a guy we were interested in, but...
And?
Apparently, we all asked you to come.
How terrifying. The main cause of this hellish situation was thrown into said situation without knowing anything. I definitely wouldn't have come if I had known.
So, you can't run away now that you know. Yeah, you have to give us an answer now. Who would you go out with?
I don't really intend on going out with...
Who would you marry? Who would you have children with?
Wait. I said this earlier as well, but I don't really want to go out with anyone right now.
Hold on. Are you seriously trying to get away with that excuse after everything you just made us say?
I don't recall making you guys say anything. You guys are the ones who started this.
Besides, I don't believe it when you say that you don't currently want a girlfriend. A healthy male is full of lust and wouldn't mind having several girlfriends anyways.
That's being really prejudiced.
Erika-san is right. I strongly agree.
You guys have great teamwork now that you have a common enemy. They looked like they wanted to strangle each other earlier. It can't be helped. I enjoy the four of us being together like this.
What?
It's true. If you ask whether I want a girlfriend or not, I'll say that I do. But if I do get a girlfriend, I won't be able to hang out with you three anymore. I love you three, and I don't think I'll be able to find a girl I like more than you guys anytime soon. Which is why choosing someone to be my girlfriend is...
Choose now then.
What?
You said that you love the three of us, right? Then that means you wouldn't mind going out with one of us, right?
Hold on.
It can't be helped. There's a limit to how much a single person can carry on their shoulders. Sometimes it's necessary to get rid of unnecessary people.
That isn't what I meant.
I'm going to be really clear now, yeah. It's only manga where you can say something nice like that and end up in a harem.
Hi. So, you want me to go out on a date with all three of you and choose then?
It's because you're so indecisive.
I made it clear that I don't want to choose between you three, though.
No, that's the only option we won't allow.
Are you guys sure about this? What if you three stop being friends after I choose?
That'd be amusing in and of itself.
Stop saying that. It's scary. Please don't enjoy this hellish situation.
My name is Tatsura Kotatsu, a 26-year-old working professional. Xiaomi,
Yes?
would you like to have lunch together?
No, thank you.
Lately, I feel like my junior colleague has been avoiding me. I see.
Well then, excuse me.
Shiomi Miyoko is my junior colleague, 3 years younger than me. I guess I could say she's naturally quiet and not really the type to actively spend time with others.
Shiomi, would you like to go to the cafeteria together? Yeah, I'll take you up on that offer.
But as you can see, she readily goes along when anyone else invites her. I'm probably the only one getting flat out rejected like this. What did I do wrong? Of course, I understand that being a workplace superior and, moreover, being of the opposite gender generally makes me someone people might want to avoid. The problem is that the person in question is Shiomi. Until about 2 months ago, it was actually the complete opposite. As I mentioned before, while Mayoko isn't the type to actively spend time with others, but since I was in charge of her training during her first year, she seemed to have opened up to me quite a bit.
Senpai, would you like to have lunch together?
Yeah, sure. But why don't you eat with your peers sometimes? Not just with me.
I'd rather not. I'm not very good at talking to people.
What about me?
You're different. I feel at ease when I'm with you.
That's just how close we were. She would even specifically invite just me. That's why I don't understand. Why am I the only one she's avoiding now? Especially since recently, I'm no longer in charge of her training. So, we barely have any interactions. There shouldn't have been any opportunity for me to make her dislike me. What's going on? Seriously?
I feel like things are going incredibly well. Really? Is that not a misunderstanding? No, Tatsuda-senpai has been looking at me and talking to me more frequently than before. It's proof that he can't stop thinking about me. Well, he must be thinking about you in some way. The wisdom of those who came before is truly remarkable. There are so many tactics in here that I, who knows nothing about love, could ever have thought of. Psychology for getting your company senior to notice you. I can't believe they actually sell such a specific book. There were others too, like techniques to make local idols notice you and 100,000 behavior patterns to catch the attention of the guy you keep running to on the bus, and various others. I'm a bit worried. These seem like they might create potential criminals. Don't badmouth the author of the series. It cost me 2,500 yen. That's quite expensive. Just to confirm. Yes? The reason you've been completely avoiding Kotatsu lately is because you're following the techniques in this book? Yes, exactly as written on page 31. Try being deliberately cold to your crush. I think that's counterproductive. What are you saying? It's clearly working, so there's no room for doubt. By the way, specifically what does it say? First, ignore them when they talk to you. Huh. So, that's why I've been barely responding when spoken to at work. That's definitely wrong. You're a subordinate ignoring your workplace superior. Next, leave their messages on read. That's not good either. Recently, all the messages from Senpai and with no response needed. He's probably given up. And then reject their invitations. Doesn't that defeat the whole purpose? I haven't been asked on any dates yet, but I've been firmly turning down meal invitations like today. You mean you'd actually reject an actual date invitation too? Your mental strength is impressive. That's about it. There are other things too, but these are the main 3 I'm doing. I'm worried about Kotatsu. He's pretty serious, so his spirit might actually be breaking. The senpai who barely showed interest in me unless it was work-related has been following me with his eyes lately. At this rate, I'll firmly grasp his heart. It's good to grasp it firmly, but try not to crush it with that grip. Though it might already be too late.
This is bad. The more I think about Shiomi, the more depressed I get. Although her attitude is cold, she still properly listens to work instructions, so there's no problem with her duties. Honestly speaking, there's no need to investigate why Shiomi suddenly started rejecting me. It's not strange, really. There are plenty of people in the world who are uncomfortable with their workplace superiors. It's difficult for anyone to get along with everyone else. It's not unusual to have one junior who dislikes me. But even so, when a junior who used to look up to me suddenly starts rejecting me without any apparent reason, it's bound to bother me. No, I should try to forget about it. If I keep focusing on Shiomi, my performance might suffer. Besides, it must be burdensome for Shiomi who's trying to reject me.
Kotatsu-senpai is kind to everyone. Considerate, easy to talk to, and really observant of others. That's why I knew the kindness he showed me wasn't anything special. I'm not foolish enough to get carried away by that. But...
Are you okay, Shiomi?
Senpai, I'm sorry. There seem to be quite a few typing errors in this document.
That's not what I meant.
Huh?
Are you feeling unwell? Your complexion doesn't look good. Anyone can tell that the usual Shiomi wouldn't make such simple mistakes. You rarely show weakness, so I'm worried. Tell me if something's wrong. No, of course, mistakes happen to everyone. So, I'm not trying to pressure you, but still.
It's nothing. Thanks for your concern. Even so, I fell in love with that person. So, I want to make Senpai interested in me. I want to become special to him. But continuing to interact like before won't work. Actually, as soon as Senpai stopped being in charge of my training and our work relationship decreased, our interactions almost completely disappeared. If what I tried on my own didn't work, then I have no choice but to rely on others' advice or books. Senpai... Please wait for me. I'll definitely make you unable to stop thinking about me.
She's glaring at me with such an intense expression. She must really dislike me. 1 week later.
Senpai, I'll be leaving first.
Good work. I had succeeded in maintaining an appropriate distance from Shiomi. More accurately, I had succeeded in not obsessing too much about Shiomi. After all, she was the one who had created the distance in the first place. Of course, it's not like I completely stopped caring. I still think of her as an important subordinate. And I still want to know why she started disliking me. I've just learned not to let it show in my behavior. I hope we can make up someday. Though, honestly, it's probably better for my peace of mind not to expect even that. What's this? There's quite a thick book on Shiomi's desk. From the look of the cover, it doesn't seem work-related. Let's see. Psychology for getting your company senior to notice you. What? Wait a minute. I'm surprised enough that she's reading a dating service book at work. But company senior? Could it be that Shiomi... Does she have someone she likes in this company? Maybe that's why she suddenly became cold towards me. To avoid giving the wrong impression to her crush. She's trying to distance herself from me, the male colleague she was closest to? I see. If I think about it that way, everything makes sense. Of course, this is just speculation based on the circumstances, so there could be other possibilities. Still, compared to when I had no idea why, I feel much more at ease. Or do I? I feel somewhat unsettled. I wonder why. However, I should probably do something about this. It would be pretty sad to leave it like this. If it's sitting out here so prominently, other employees arriving in the morning might see it. Given her personality, she probably wouldn't leave personal items on her desk. So, she must have forgotten it today. She probably wouldn't want this to be seen. It's basically announcing that she has a crush on someone in the company. In that case, I should try to naturally position it so the cover is hidden. Oops! A bookmark fell out when I lifted the cover. I should put it back in its original place. Oh? There's a note on the bookmark. Page 31. Implemented. It's this page. I'll put it back in about the same position. Be deliberately cold to your crush. Ignore when spoken to. Leave messages on read. Deliberately reject invitations. Wait, I recognize all these. Could it be that the crush she's trying to attract is me? No, I shouldn't jump to convenient conclusions. This is just speculation based on circumstances. If I'm actually disliked but mistakenly assume she likes me and make a move, it would only make her more uncomfortable. That would defeat the purpose. Besides, can someone really be that cold to someone they like? If I were more experienced in romance, maybe I'd understand these feminine tactics better. But as someone who was completely unpopular during my student days, I have no clue.
His behavior has been strange lately. He didn't invite me to lunch today either. That's because you've been rejecting him so much. Before, he would at least show concern when I was down, but now there's none of that. For the past 2 weeks, he hasn't just stopped talking to me. He won't even look at me. Why? Even though I've been so faithfully following the book's instructions. You're clearly stating the cause yourself. In that case, I'll have to implement techniques from another page. I paid 2,500 yen for this, so I can't accept having no results. Wait, maybe I'm also being subjected to techniques. Are there any other good methods? Hey. I see. Being suddenly ignored does make you want to get their attention. This might work. Alright. Tatsuda-san, do you have a moment?
What is it?
About the document from the department head the other day. One of the techniques from the book, suddenly changing how you address someone. Switching from the usual senpai to a more formal address should have quite an impact.
I'll check that later, so you can go back to your desk.
What?
Is there something else?
No. Thank you for your help. It had no effect at all. Maybe he didn't notice the change in how I addressed him? That can't be. Next strategy! Tatsuda-senpai, what a coincidence! The technique. Creating accidental encounters.
Oh, Shiomi, you were still around here?
Yeah, I took a small detour. That's a lie, I was waiting for you. Since we happened to meet, shall we walk to the station together?
Okay.
The book said that coincidental meetings make the other person feel its fate. Furthermore... Sorry, I almost bumped into another pedestrian. Natural body contact to close the distance. I'm not sure if this way of initiating body contact is natural or not, but at least we're closer now, so that's good. This should make Senpai's heart race.
Shiomi?
Yes?
You're so close, it's hard to walk.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
Huh? Wait, this isn't working at all. If anything, it feels like he's avoiding me even more. What should I do? Rejection doesn't work, getting closer doesn't work. What should I do? Senpai, do you hate me?
Huh?
How can I get you to notice me?
Hate? Why all of a sudden?
No matter what I do, you won't look at me. It's been like this since you were in charge of my training. You would interact with me as a work colleague, but you have no interest in me as Shiomi.
That's not true. I do care about...
You're lying. You haven't even properly talked to me lately.
Well, you were the same way until recently, weren't you?
That's true, but...
So, if we're going by that logic, it would mean you hated me. Unless...
Huh?
Of course. That was a technique to get my attention.
You knew?
I was half doubting, but your reaction just now confirmed it.
Then... you don't hate me after all? Even though you knew that, you still avoided me.
This.
Psychology for getting your workplace junior to notice you.
Yeah,
Senpai.
sorry. I also don't have much experience with romance, so I
see. So I was falling for your techniques while being manipulated.
don't look so dissatisfied. We're even on that count, aren't we?
But you didn't have to use the same techniques I was using. There were plenty of other options in the book.
I couldn't help it.
Hmm?
That technique was actually the most effective one. Extra!
Senpai,
Hmm?
if you're free after work today, would you like to go on a date? There's somewhere I want to go.
Ah, sorry. I have some pressing matters to handle, so I'll be working late. Can we do it another time? That technique where you try to fix unsatisfactory interactions with more techniques? Could you stop that? I've been interested in you for a while now. I'll make you my girlfriend. Let's go get some delicious hydrogen water together.
Huh?
Another guy got rejected today. Oh.
Making me your girlfriend? Are you stupid?
Kagura Zaka Shio. Since entering school, she became famous for her beauty, and countless men had confessed to her only to be rejected. Apparently, she strongly dislikes men, and is generally cold towards them. I, Nanasi Akaido, sit next to her in class, and have completely fallen for her at first sight. Nanasi Akido, nice to meet you.
Don't talk to me. I hate men.
Oh, is that so? Sorry, I didn't know.
Now that you know, please don't speak to me.
Well, like everyone else, I got shut down properly. Honestly, I'm at that age where I thought I'd get a cute girlfriend in high school. But if she hates men, there's nothing I can do. Even if I want to get closer to her, it wouldn't be right to disregard her feelings. I should just give up. However, even if it was love at first sight, the fact that I fell for her is real. I wish I could give up quickly.
I hate men. It all started with my father. He was a good-for-nothing who would waste money at pachinko parlors. He wouldn't work and would just use my mother's earnings to gamble more. A typical deadbeat. Eventually, my mother had had enough and divorced him when I was in elementary school. We started a new life, just the two of us. But then my former father would show up demanding money. Shameless. How can someone live with such shamelessness? I used to think not everyone in the world was like that, but by the time I entered middle school, that belief was gone. Fortunately, I took after my mother in looks, and I thought I was quite attractive. When I entered middle school, this became more apparent as men started approaching me frequently. Some were even adults, 1 or 2 generations older than me. How can they as adults show such impure intentions towards a middle school girl? That was the first disappointment I felt after my father. From then on, my opinion of men just kept getting worse. One time, when someone took a photo without my permission, their excuse was because you're beautiful. Disgusting. This is how I came to despise men. Even in high school, nothing changed. I still had to deal with lustful male gazes. Thinking about the past made that detestable father's grinning face float into my mind. I don't want to remember that face even for a second, but...
Kagurazaka!
A voice calls out to me from afar. Probably another lustful high school boy. Why do they think I would want to go to some hydrogen water shop with a boy I barely know? Some fools even try to invite me to their homes. They're truly hopeless.
Kagurazaka!
So persistent. I'm ignoring you, so please stop calling out to me.
Kagurazaka!
That's enough! Watch out! Make way for the reckless mommy bike gang! Jesus!
What are you doing? Watch where you're going! Do you want to die?
If this person hadn't saved me just now, I would have...
Oh, sorry. I must seem presumptuous.
What?
I ended up pushing you down because it was sudden, but are you hurt?
I think I'm fine.
That's good. Sorry. Even though you hate men.
What?
Anyway, I'm glad you're safe. Well then.
I feel a bit dazed. Are you okay?
Are you sure you're not hurt somewhere? Let me check.
No need for that.
Oh, okay.
That person is Nanase Akito from my class.
Yesterday, I accidentally called out Kagurazaka. This is the worst. Not only does she hate men, but I even had to touch her to save her, even though it couldn't be helped. What should I do? In her heart.
You're disgusting. Get away from me. Shoo!
She'll probably want to disinfect herself with air freshener. That would kill my spirit. And, I even lectured her on top of it all. This is the worst. She might hate me now. Oh. Huh? Just now, I think I saw Kagurazaka glancing at me while muttering something. Am I seeing things? No way. That's impossible. If anything, she probably thinks I'm absolutely repulsive or something. Ugh! This is bad. The fact that the person I like might hate me is killing my heart. In that case, I'll have to thoroughly avoid Kagurazaka to make up for it. And so, after school...
would you like to walk home together?
Let's walk home together. Yeah. For a moment, I thought Kagurazaka called out to me, but that must have been impossible. Anyway, I need to avoid any contact as much as possible.
The day after being saved by Nanase. For some reason, he's been avoiding me, but anyway... What I remember from yesterday's incident, I've never been yelled at by a man like that before. That was probably him being angry for my sake, right? I thought all men only cared about themselves, but... Could this person be different? No, I can't be fooled. I can't forget my father's hateful face. But he did save me, so I should at least thank him. Thinking this, I tried to find an opportunity to thank him, but I couldn't bring myself to call out to him. Why? Come to think of it, I've only ever rejected male students. I've never actually called out to one myself. Oh no, could it be that my social skills are 0? Oh no, it's just saying thank you. If I can't even do this much. But while I was hesitating, before I knew it, it was already after school. Oh, this is bad. Not even being able to say thank you after being helped? This makes me no different from that shameless father. I need to be brave. Would you like to walk home together?
Let's go home together. Yeah.
Well, if not today, there's always tomorrow. And so the next day and the day after, I kept looking for chances to thank him, but... Oh no. Is it me or am I being avoided? What? No. This is definitely intentional avoidance. And so time passed. And before I knew it, I had become a girl who had been stalking her classmate for a month just to say thank you.
Morning. Hey.
Actually, that's me. Suddenly, I reflected on my actions. What? Aren't I just a stalker? No. I'm not doing this with any impure intentions. I'm just looking for an opportunity to say thank you. I mean, I could just say it in the classroom, but it's been a month now, so it feels awkward to just normally say thanks. I'm a chicken. Huh? Is that...
Oh. I never expected to find a love letter in my shoe locker. There's no sender's name, but it must be for me. Yeah, it has to be for me. I was excited at first, but... Unfortunately, Kurizaka is still in my heart. I can't say yes when I have feelings for another girl. It pains me, but I have to turn down this girl who likes me. The letter says to meet after school in the autumn classroom. I wish I could have gotten over Kurizaka sooner. Recently, I've been trying my best to avoid any interaction, but somehow, Kurizaka keeps appearing in the corner of my vision. I never expected our routes home would be to the same direction. Until recently, I never used to see Kurizaka during my walk home. Did she change her commuting time? Anyway, with Kurizaka appearing in my peripheral vision, I started feeling things like fate again, which is why I still can't give up. Still, it makes me happy to be liked by someone. Well, I'll have to turn them down, which makes this heavy. Heavy indeed, given how heavy my heart is.
Is that a love letter? Someone gave Nanase a love letter? Who could it have been? I'll look for the man. No, that's none of my business, right? What was I about to do? Huh? Some female students are looking at Nanase and laughing? Could it be a prank? How despicable. Utterly despicable. For the past month, I've been stalking him and learned that he's a truly good person.
Are you okay? Did you get separated from your mom and dad?
He helped a lost little girl.
Sorry, I can't take you in. But I'll definitely help find someone who can.
He helped an abandoned puppy. He was a good person. An unmistakably good person. For such a good person to be made fun of by such despicable people, this cannot stand. After school in the classroom.
After school.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
What? When I was waiting at the place specified in the love letter, Kagurazaka showed up. Could it be? This is from Kurazaka?
Yes, that's right.
No way! This is a love letter, right?
Well, yeah.
Like this poem, thing. Kurazaka wrote it?
I didn't write any poem.
Hmm?
No, I did.
Is that so? It's a bit different from what I imagined, but I think it's wonderful. But to think Kurazaka would...
Nanase, thank you for saving me the other day.
What?
And I'm sorry it took me so long to thank you.
Ah! You mean that bicycle incident? Don't worry about it at all.
But that incident made me fall in love with you.
Huh?
I think you're a very good person. That's why I like you.
That's... well... I'm honored. I mean, I'm happy.
Then...
But... wasn't Kurazaka supposed to hate men?
What you're thinking is true. However, my thinking has changed a little.
Oh?
I realize that people aren't good or bad just because they're men or women.
Is that so?
You're a man, but you're a really good person. You helped me without thinking about the danger and even scolded me out of concern.
Well, I was happy to hear her say that. I also felt guilty. I'm not as good a person as you think.
What do you mean?
The truth is, I was only able to help you that time because I like you, and I had been watching you. To be honest, after helping you, I even had ulterior motives, hoping you might like me. So, I'm not the kind of good person you think I am.
You're misunderstanding one thing.
What?
Didn't I say earlier that the accident was what made me start liking you? In other words, I've been watching you for a month and I fell in love with your character. I like you.
I like you too!
Yes.
And that's how I ended up dating Kurazaka. Yes!
Since we're together now, I'd like to walk home with you, but since we just started dating, I'm a bit embarrassed. Could you wait at the front gate while I calm down a bit here?
Sure, I understand. I'll wait for you.
Thanks. Now then, come on out. I know you're there. I know you sent that fake love letter to him as a prank. Don't ever do it again. Sorry to keep you waiting. Shall we go home?
Yeah. Extra scene. I caught a cold. Yes?
Hey, I heard you had caught a cold, so I came to visit.
Kurazaka? Did I tell you my address?
Oh, well, I was stuck. You told me before, didn't you? Have you forgotten?
Did I?
Yeah, you did.
I see. I'm happy you came to visit.
I brought some fruit, so I'll feed it to you.
Yay.